Hey guys, what's up? It's Lainey, and today I'm showing you guys how I set up my 2022 planner. You guys know I'm super into planning and have something else to funnel my creativity into, as well as organizing my entire life and keeping me motivated and on top of all the things. This is the third year I've done a video like this, and also my third year using Happy Planner. Every year I have used a different layout. 2020, which was probably not the ideal time to start planning my life again. I used a monthly layout. So this is typically what the monthly layout looks like. It has like very big like currently pages and checklists, because I am definitely a functional checklist kind of planner, and I use these little sheets in the middle here to plan out my daily tasks for the day and have these be like my overview, right? So that was 2020's planner. 2021's planner was the horizontal layout, and I wasn't quite sure if I was going to like this one or not. It was a new layout. I had gotten used to the monthly layout by the time I got this one, but fear not, I eventually got the hang of this planner and did some really cool spreads that I really enjoyed. Also implemented washi tape here to cover up the colors that this planner came with, which was either salmon or light blue, and I thought this one ended up matching a lot better when it came to decorating for the week. So here we are, 2022, and what layout did I choose? I finally went with the one that I felt like was the most beneficial for me, and that is the dashboard layout. The dashboard layout is set up like this, and I have always been kind of recreating something like this in my past two planners, where I have my daily tasks and I have my weekly overview of all the things I need to get done throughout the week. I'm very excited that I finally got the dashboard layout, and as you can see, I had a lot of fun decorating this one when I show you guys how I'm setting it up. And I mean, come on. Very, very me. This is my Libra aesthetic. I am all about how jewel-toned this planner is, and these dividers are, I mean, look how great these dividers are. They're just so slightly witchy, very cool. Really like how Happy Planner designed this one. I think this is my favorite planner that I've gotten so far of theirs, and I think it's great. Let's start from the top. Here we go. Opening up the front page. I always have these little sticky marks in the front because I tend to mark things in the future when I know that they're coming up, so I don't forget to make a note of them when I actually start planning for that week. Here is my front page. Really like how it turned out. You're gonna see a lot of both this sticker pack, which is Reach for the Stars, and Hustle and Heart, which recently came out from Happy Planner, and these are the most recent new ones that I had, and I use them a lot while setting up the planner. I'm not filling out the goals here because I have a goals sheet that you'll see later. And let's just start with the currently page. I wasn't quite sure what to do, but I really like how this turned out. I have my TBR for books I want to read this month. This is going to be my workout schedule, where I mark off the day when I do my workouts. Monthly writing goals will be over here, as well as monthly goals. And I want to try something new where I write down all the books that I read this month, as well as movies that I watched. I love movies. I actually like watching movies more than I like reading, but that's just because I'm definitely more of a visual person, and I want to keep track of all the movies that I watch. I do think it's gonna be harder for me to track movies, but the thought is there. Here is how I set up the monthly. I haven't filled anything in yet. I was just kind of marking things so that I knew what they would be. Again, I used Hustle and Heart for this month, as well as for decorating the currently page. I don't know, there's really nothing much to say about this one besides that I have like some birthdays, appointments that are coming up, my day off because of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think what I'm going to put here is things that I'm looking forward to this month, and haven't decided what to put there, but it looks really cool, so moving on. This is how I decorate the dashboard layout. I think it's super, super cool, and this is how I'm breaking it down and filling out my week. Over here I have my must-dos. Over here is like my weekly to-do list, like, you know, probably cleaning and stuff like that. What I'm doing is I'm using like little small boxes to cover up what was originally there, which is errands, get it done, calls, emails, noted, and focus on. And I'm just kind of making each box my own, which I've seen a lot of people do because I was watching a lot of dashboard layout videos in the past couple weeks to kind of get the vibe and figure out what I was going to do with it, you know. So over here I'm going to be using this for work meetings, all the work meetings that I have throughout the week. It is the first of the month here, so I have my bills over here that I always check mark to make sure I pay them all. And writing. This will be like my weekly writing goal, whether that be a word count or getting a chapter done or brainstorming or, you know, whatever. It's gonna be here. So up to here they have this really nice like weekly glance, I feel like. So I'm using this for my social schedule. So I'll be putting like when I'm uploading to Instagram, when I'm uploading to YouTube, perhaps when I need to film or edit something, even though I typically don't have filming days because you guys know I do tons of vlogs and that's kind of like a whole weekly thing I do. I'm huge into like the small dot stickers, but I always find out that like Happy Planner doesn't have like a ton of the circle or even other shaped small stickers like this, or I'm always looking for more. So I finally bought some small stickers to use for these things specifically because, you know, me, the checklist planner. And I got these off of Amazon and they just came in the mail yesterday. So they have like metallic ones and then also just like a bunch of different colors here that I plan to use. But I'm really glad that I got these small stickers and there's like a ton of them. I think I paid like $7 for all of these, so very cheap. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm super into checklists and stuff. So each day for my daily tasks, have checklists. And then I just have some decoration kind of stickers there. So that is what probably my dashboard layout is going to be looking like week to week. And then here in the back is where I do a little bit more customization. So I have my little pocket folder that I've had now for a while, but you know, it's the only one that I like and it matches. So I have these sticky notes for kind of the same reasons why I have the sticky notes in the front, to kind of use as markers for different things coming up or things I don't want to forget. And then this is my birth chart. I've had it in every one of my planners since the first one. So even though I have memorized my birth chart since, I like to have it there because I think it looks cute. So what I have here, so in here I have stickers for productivity and gonna keep those in there. And so I'm not gonna show the back of it because I already filled this out. To correspond with my goals, so I'm breaking down all my goals into categories. I have writing goals, reading goals, financial goals, self goals, and then I don't know yet, but I wanted to fill this in anyway. But then I was talking to Lindsay Puckett, who is one of my great friends, we're critique partners and everything, and she mentioned that she also has a dreams page in her planner this year. And I was like, oh, I really like that idea because goals are something you can control, dreams are not. So I have 3 dreams that I would like to achieve in 2022, but there's nothing I can do to get myself there. So that's just, you know, a nice little dream card for myself. And then what I have here is that I divide things out by, I have my social media, my reading tab, and my writing tab. So a little bit more going deep into here, I have a tracker page. I've had a tracker page now for the past 3 years. I find this really helpful. It's not so much as like, ooh, I want those subscribers or I want those followers. It's more of just taking note of what works and what doesn't during the month and kind of just seeing my growth. Next page here is YouTube and Instagram ideas. I've had a page like this in every single one of my planners, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really use it that much. But the thought is there, and that's why I put it in here again. Here is my reading tab, and what I have here is my books read. So I did a page exactly like this last year where I just bulleted and wrote down all the books that I read. I found that really helpful, and I didn't need to do anything fancy. I just wanted to write it down once I finished a book. But this year I wanted to do something a little bit different in tracking like all my book stats. So I created this page, and these are just all going to be tallied marks. So when I read a book that is a YA book, I'll put a tally there. Adult book, tally. Other, whether that be like nonfiction or something like that, I'll put here. Rereads, if I completed a series, 5-star reads. Audiobook, ebook, print book. I don't have a preferred format, so I thought it'd be interesting to kind of see how it all shakes out at the end of the year, because I do read all 3. I read a ton of ebooks, I read a ton of print books, and I listen to a ton of audiobooks as well. And then I just have this one down here for traditional or indie. I have some more spaces if I think of more stats I'd want to break down throughout as I'm reading. But I think this is a good start, and I really like how this page turned out. This is the book recs page. So whenever someone leaves a comment on my video or I see something on Instagram where I think that I might like that book, I write it down here so that I can know to go back to it later. So this doesn't really have to do with reading, but I didn't know where else to put this one. I have 2 friends. We always watch movies and TV shows together, so I just wanted to track what media we are watching together for the year. Okay, next we are on to my fitness tab, and this one's not very filled out yet. I plan to start a new program on January 1st. You guys know I do Beachbody, so I just put out my stats here so that on January 1st when I start my new program, I have all these before stats so that I can see what it's like on the after. I will most likely be tracking weights and everything like that down below, but I just don't know yet, so I just want to wait until I start the program to see what's the best way for me to track everything. And finally, we are at my writing tab. This is just a collage of extra pages I found in my last planner that I'm like, oh, I'll just stick this on a page like this. So this is just what I've done. You guys know I'm huge into tracking my productivity when it comes to writing. This is a mock-up of what January will look like. So what I usually do is I track either word count by every 500 words, chapter if I'm revising, pretty much just anything like that. And I stick the sticker on the day when I figure out what my productivity was like. And it's always nice to see a completed page. It just looks really nice. This is what some of my past sheets have looked like for last year. I don't know, it's really fun. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys here was I got this extension pack from the Happy Planner. It's technically called the Work From Home extension pack, but I thought, could I use this for writing? So in the event that for a month where I know I'm gonna be like heavily writing or heavily doing something, I thought it'd be fun to kind of break it down this way. So in this case, I would be using this as my productivity for the month. And then there's just these really, I don't know, nice little sheets. I mean, it is a work from home kind of thing, but I think I can transfer that to writing pretty easily, and then use this hourly for writing sprints. So I thought that would be something that could work for me. So I just put 1 month of this in here so that you could see how I might be using that. And I think that's it. What's back here? Oh, these are just extra sheets. So that is it for my planner. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of how I set it up for next year, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!